Hello, my name is Max Kinney. I'm going to be doing a presentation today on economic questioning strategies. In this context, we're going to be doing it for third and fourth grade students. I want to introduce them to the concept of what money is, getting knowledge of what they may already know, build up upon the scaffold with the knowledge that they already know, introduce new concepts such as budgeting and saving and what's the importance of it. So the first thing that we need to do is discuss the concepts of the depths of knowledge. So we have the four depths of knowledge. Webb's depths of knowledge go to recall and reproduction, the basic skills and concepts, strategic thinking and reasoning, and extended thinking. So if we're going base by base, we're going to start with call and reproduction. So that's just recalling a fact or information about the concept. So in this context, it'd be what is money, what is money important for, where do we get money, so on, stuff like that. The next is basic skills and concept. So it's using that information that we recalled and building conceptual knowledge, such as why do we need money, where is it, how does it work, so on and so forth. The third is strategic thinking and reasoning. Is using the reasoning that we have to develop a plan or sequence of. So now that we know what money is and where we get it, how do we use it? What is important about it? Uh, what is the benefit of having money and saving money? And the fourth is using knowledge to understand and create real world contexts or situations. So it's kind of in this context, it'd be what's the relationship between something that costs $5 versus something that costs 20. What is more important to you as far as saving money and spending money, and will it be worth it? Is the cost benefit ratio appropriate? So, starting with the recall, I have some probing questions I want to start with, such as what is money? What can we do to buy money? How can you list different types of money? Nowadays, there's different types, such as digital money, cryptocurrency, stuff like that. Next is how do people make money? How can you name a job that people do to get money? So I want them to kind of maybe they'll touch on what their parents do for jobs and how they spend their money and how they get their money. The next one is probing question for basic skills. So I wanted to discuss, since California and America is such a diverse culture, I wanted to say, well, what other countries use different types of money? Do you think that money has different names in other countries, or is it all called dollars? How can we get money? How do you choose between spending your money or saving it? What do you do if you want something and you don't have enough money? The next one is probing questions for strategic thinking and reasoning. So, if you have money, how do you decide if something is really needed, or do you just want it? Do you need it or do you just want it? Uh, why should we save money? If you want to buy something special but you don't have enough money saved, what do you do? Do you borrow the money? Do you wait and save the money up? Do you decide to, hey, listen, I don't need that. There's other things I could buy with the money that I have. The next is what happens if you give your money to help other people. Will that make you feel better? Will you be sad because you don't have that money? So, context like that, concepts like that. And what would you do if nobody saved money? So it's kind of touching into the saving versus spending ratio of, if everybody just spent all their money as they got it, would we be able to purchase cars or houses or stuff like that? And what's the importance of saving? The next one is probing questions into extended thinking. So this is sort of real life concepts. So how do you make plans to get money, save money, spend your money? What makes something a good thing to buy? Is it worth it to buy? Can you tell me the importance of having money? And how do we know if money is valuable or not? And then something I really want to touch, and I will be touching more on it later. Is if you want to sell lemonade, what's the best way to make to sell it to make somebody buy it? So transitioning into strategies for formative assessments. One thing that's really popular with children in a classroom that I'm in is Kahoot. So for each one, I have a different level. So for the recall, we have name three varieties of currency you're familiar with. Some people are familiar with cryptocurrency. Some children may be familiar with pesos, yuan. There's different types of currency, and I want to see what they're familiar with. The second one is, what criteria do you consider to be a value when purchasing a toy, candy, something with money? How do you determine whether that's worth it to you or not? The third one is, given a thought scenario, if you're given $20 for a field trip, how do you strategically manage your money to acquire the things that you want? Are you gonna have to sacrifice? Are you gonna have to determine, this costs $15, so I won't be able to buy this and that, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice the $15. And the fourth, in planning lemonades, how do you formulate a budget for ingredients such as lemons, cups, sugars, and then how do you determine the appropriate price per cup so that you can not only make your money back, but you could also make a profit to go out and buy more lemonades or more whatever it is. As far as the summative assessments, I want to break children up into groups, maybe of three, four, five, depending on the class size. And I want them to have a fixed budget of $100 of organizing a party. Within this, they can allocate their funds into decorations, food, drinks, entertainment, and whatever that they feel is familiar. I will give them a list of stuff. They'll have to formulate a budget, give reasonings on why they thought this, and they will, and in turn, learn about budgeting and what it means to have this money. Transitioning into digital tools, again, Kahoot will be in the classroom. You can do it for more than just the things that I used it for. You could use it for different concepts and different strategies. And another one is classroom economy, and this is a fun one that I found online. So with this, it'll help children with the concept of earning money, budgeting, paying rent. So I want to give them, and they have digital diaries in which you can budget. How much money did I make this much? How much did I spend this much? And that way that they can budget. It gives them options of ways to earn money. Doing homework on time, doing your classwork jobs, applying for higher paying jobs based on your skills and your behavior in the classroom, as well as the nitty gritty of ways to spend money. Each month you'll have to pay rent for your class. It'll be $100 a month, or you could just buy the desk up front for $350. So children will have to think, well, is it worth it to spend it $100 a month or $350 up front? I won't have the money now, but I'll have it in the long run. Or no, I have stuff I have to pay for this month. I'll, just pay rent every month. Other ways to spend money is extra privileges such as longer recess, free time, paying fines for classrooms. Unfortunately, we do have bills in life, and if we don't follow the rules, then we'll have to pay those fines, and that's something that they'll have to learn as well. But yeah, this is my presentation on classroom economics in a third and fourth grade setting. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much.